that's not affordable, nor is it a good daily driver. But lucky for you, driving a fun, cheap daily driver doesn't, and I mean doesn't have to cost you a lot of money. So here are 4 affordable dailies and an honorable mention that'll bring a smile to your face anytime you're driving around town with the girl you love, and I'm like, forget you. or hitting up those back roads. Oh, and the last car on this list is straight up the best driving experience you'll ever have. Let's go. If the word hot hatch doesn't give you those tingles on the back of your neck, we can't be friends. No, JK, seriously. Hot hatches are incredibly fun and practical economy cars, and they look damn good. What do you think? And that's why the Volkswagen GTI is the best one you can get today for a fantastic price. All the way from the 70s models to the 2015 model. You can find these ranging from 2K to 15K easy. Oh yeah. A turbocharged 4-banger pushing out 220 horse and 258 foot-pounds of torque to the front wheels, dashing to 60 miles an hour in around 6 seconds. With all the modern amenities of a 2015 car, sounds too good to be true, and it only gets better. The beautiful thing about a turboed sports car is that the tuning capabilities are pretty much endless. Because with just a couple bolt-ons and a tune from APR, you can get gains of over 100 horsepower on the stock turbo. So just put some trays under the rear wheels, and there's no doubt you'll be drowning in bitches till the day you die.
And there goes your tires.
The king of the rappin', the Subaru WRX is one of the best sounding cars ever to exist and roam the forests. Because if you agree, you should click here. Both the Blob Eye and Bug Eye models fall under the 10K mark. And for just a little bit more, you can snag the oh so beautiful Hawkeye model. Sitting under the hood is the 2-liter 4-cylinder boxer engine, and as long as you don't rail on it too hard, its 227 horses will rock you to freeway speeds in just 5.5 seconds. But again, do not rail on it too hard, because that would suck. As long as you treat this thing like your wifey and keep everything properly lubricated, you'll be rewarded with one hell of an experience. These two can be tuned like crazy, and 300 horsepower is within arm's reach. But the second that you step past that number, say goodbye to your 5-speed transmission. Another alternative to the VW GTI, the 6th gen Fiesta ST hot hatch is one hell of a bugger that's bound to smack a grin on your face. It's got good looks like me, it's got a turbo unlike me, and it's got some of the best seats in a production car. Seriously, these things are comfortable as fuck. You can get the 2016 model for under 15K. It's another hot hatch with modern amenities for a crazy price. And the performance isn't too shabby either. With power going up to 197 horses, 0 to 60 comes in 6.8 seconds. But feel free to tune this little guy, and you'll be surprising very, very many people. These things handle like crazy, and personally, this car is kind of my secret desire. There's just something about its tight steering and tiny package that gets my engine revving, if you know what I mean. If you want a car that's sure to give you never-ending smiles per hour, the Mazda Miata is the way to go. Specifically the NA, NB, and NC models, all for under 10K. Having personally driven one myself, I have to say, it was actually one of the most fun cars I've ever driven. And as a Porsche 911 owner myself, you probably think that I'm crazy for praising the Miata so much, but hear me out. Yeah, they may be just a little underpowered, with its power ranging from 116 horsepower to 167, depending on the model and year, of course. But seriously, with a crazy 21 to 2,500 pound curb weight, you don't need power to have fun in this car. Just pop your top, pick up your girl, hit up the back roads for a quickie mountain run. And you're sure to have the time of your life. Now, right before I reveal the last car that's straight up one of the best driver's car ever to roam the streets, here is the honorable mention, baby! If I told you that you could get a Porsche for under 10K, and if you looked hard enough, under 5K, you'd call Brad Danger, that's and I'm sorry, you're right. It's impossible. Psych! The Porsche 944 is truly the bargain of the 21st century. The affordable NA model has a 0 to 60 time of 8.3 seconds. And while that may not seem fast in today's day and age, back in the 80s, that was pretty darn quick. Its power ranged from 147 to 162 horsepower, but if you snag a turbo model for a little bit more, you now have 217 horsepower to eat away at that rubber. The best part about these cars is you get to roll around with that studly Porsche pedigree on a budget, revving up to a ridiculous 9,000 RPMs. The Honda S2000 is seriously the best driver car in this price range. With VTEC flowing through its veins, Honda produced an absolute masterpiece. You can't help but accept the fact that this thing has better curves than your girl. You can pick up an AP1 variant for a tad under 15K. And while this may seem like a lot, I can promise you that it's the best bang for buck you'll get on this list. Its front mid-engine has a unique placement, sitting entirely behind the front axle, creating a perfect 50-50 weight distribution for the best of hoons. And it puts down 237 horsepower to the rear wheels, or the real wheels, or the best wheel drive, hitting 0 to 60 in just 5.8 seconds. Not bad at all. Kind of like these 6 cheap stock cars that go over 150 miles an hour. Or check out what YouTube recommends you watch next. Oh, and please subscribe, but either way, you can't lose. As always, keep living that ideal lifestyle.